Hi there guys, I'd just like to give you a quick update on my Cave and Core decoration tool that I'm developing. Let's get started. We'll right click on the utility widget and select run, and it will bring up this custom interface for it. I've tried to keep it nice and simple but yet still allow a fair amount of things we can do. So let's get started with passageway. Make sure we click on the landscape to ensure it spawns. There we go, right there. We make sure we've got the correct part selected, and we just drag it out. And as you can see, we can get a wee cave. And a cave wouldn't be a cave without some sort of room for our players to explore. So let's go bring our room into it. And we'll just pick number 3. I should point out that the assets I'm using just now, I bought off the marketplace, and I'm only using them for demonstration purposes for just now. So as you can see, I deliberately left a gap in between the cave, the passageway, and the room. We can fix this particular gap by clicking on the room, going down to seam, picking a seam, and keeping the socket number at 0, which by default is here. We do that, and it covers up the gap. Maybe we want a cave to go out of this one, and something else over there. So in order to pick that, we'll pick number 1, go back to passage, and you can see we've got another passageway that we can pull out just as we did before. And it's exactly the same. We can shape it however we like. Now maybe we don't want a passageway to go out here. Maybe we would like it to be a dead end. Not a problem. We can just make sure that we change the socket, otherwise we'd get it spawning there, and there we go, and that's it blocked off. There's a gap there, but we can fix that simply by going down to previous socket, going back to seam, and that will cover that. But a cave isn't a cave unless you've got things in it, stalagmites, stalactites, and various other bits and bobs, maybe torches. So we can come down to decorations. We shall pick the left hand side, and we'll add in some multiple torches, because torches are the only wall decorations I've got just now. When you're dealing with multiples on the wall decorations, you select how many you would want using the slider bar. In this case we'll pick 10. You also control the height at which they appear. So for this case we'll put it to about 300-ish. We can fine tune it using these little buttons. There we go. And press spawn. And we get them all along the edge. All producing light and looking very, very nice. We can do the same on the right hand side. Can change the height a little bit. And that gives us some torches in our cave. But maybe we want to add in some stalactites. Now you can add in 1, in which case this won't have any effect, but the distance slider does. This is the distance of this entire selected cave. So we can plonk it about there, maybe a little bit more. Select what we would like. Now as you can see, we got some stalactites. It's directly following the path here. Dead center, which may not be what you're looking for, but we can change that quite easily. And I'll show you as I show you how it handles multiple random ones as well. Again, because we're using multiples, we use the number of instances. The distance here won't have any effect, neither will the height, but the offset will. So we can pick what we want to offset on the x-axis and the y-axis. And that will give you a variation of approximately 150 there, minus 150 to positive 150 on both the x and the y-axis. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, because it's random, it doesn't matter what you've got here, it will ignore that. But there we go. There is a bunch of different ones, all positioned randomly along there. We can do the same with the floor. Go for floor. You can have single, multiple, random, multiple. You put on random, multiple. We will reduce that down to say 5, and we will only offset on the y-axis, and maybe a little bit more. Just a smidgen. And we should press spawn. There we go. And that's it in a nutshell, guys. It keeps everything that you've created with the cave attached to it. And if we just have a very, very quick jump in, see what it looks like from the player's point of view. Designed mainly for prototyping, very easy to create something that's workable for testing purposes. And yeah, I moved it out of alignment. But hey, yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching.